Good morning friends. In the series of the subject lecture series of the subject Business Analytics using Python, today it's our third lecture, and in this particular lecture also we will discuss about the same topic, that is introduction to basic or introduction to the programming language. Okay, in previous lecture we have discussed into the introduction of the programming is what we have discussed the data types. Okay, and how we can write the data types, literals, or many more things in previous lecture. By continuing our previous lecture, in this particular lecture we will discuss the next thing. Okay, course outcome is same. We are discussing about the course CO1, course outcome 1, that is gain knowledge of programming with Python in business analytics. Okay, syllabus is also same. What we will discuss in this particular lecture, uh, we will discuss the data types, or next to the data types. Okay, basics of Python programming language. We will start data type boolean. Last time we have discussed the data types, but in that we have discussed numbers. Okay, we have discussed the integer, floating point numbers. Okay, then we discussed the literals. We discussed also the data type of like string. Now we will discuss the boolean. Boolean is what we have already discussed this thing while we have made the programs while using the Python, that with the help of boolean, or while you are using the boolean data type, the output will be either in the form of true or false. Okay, you can use the boolean data type in the Python. A variable of boolean type can have one of the two values. First one is true or false. It can be notated as by a 1 for true and 0 for false. But while, for example, the value of a is equal to 2, value of b is equal to 3, if you write a statement if a is equal to 2, a is equal to b, in that case the answer will be false. You can see this particular examples. I have write the examples and take the snapshots and paste this snapshot into this particular slide. For example, simply boolean variable is what? For example, true. Print boolean variable, it simply return the true. For example, 20 is not equal to 20. You all know it very well that 20 is equal to 20. But 20 is not equal to 20. That means the statement is wrong. So it will return the false as an answer. 90 is less than equal to 90. Definitely 90 is not less than but equal to 90. This is the two conditions that is to be applied at the same syntax or at the same line. What is it? 90 is less than equal to 90. The both of the conditions will check. First one is less than 90. No, less than not 90 but equal to 90 is there. Answer will be true. Same like that of Python of is not equal to Python 3.4. Okay, Python is not equal to Python 3.4. Definitely Python 3.0 are not equals. It will write true. 87 is equal to 87.0. No, it is false. Reason is what? This 87 is of integer type and this 87.0 is of floating point type. So both of these are not equal. 87 is greater than equal to 87.0. It is true. Reason is what? The value of this 187 is greater than equal to 87. Greater than is not, but equal to is there. Equality is there. That's why it is true. Okay, like the Python equal to Python, it's true. 30 is greater than 50, false, and all that. Okay, so in this particular slides, you can say that in Python we have a data type that is known as boolean, which will return either answer, which will return the answer in the form of either true or false. Okay, this is all about the data type boolean with example. Next is input operation. To take input from the user, Python makes use of the input function. Okay, the input function is what? It prompts the user to provide some information on which the program can work and give the result. However, we must always remember that the input function takes user's input as a string. For example, you simply write name equal input. This is the input function. Then within the function, what you have written, what's your name? Then is input enter your age, then print name plus double quotes, comma, you are. Whatsoever you have written within the double quotes inside the print function or print statement, that particular string that contains the double quote will be printed onto the console as it is. This you keep in mind. Then again, years old. That means whatsoever you will take the input from this age, you will get the input from this age. You will get the input from the name. For example, my name is Tarun. I simply write name equal to input. What's your name? You can see this here like in output field. What is your name? It is exactly written onto the console. Then you will write the name. For example, my name is Tarun. I can write Tarun. Its name is Goransh. It simply write Goransh. Then after it will ask enter your age and it simply writes 10. Then how the answer will be looks like? How it will print the answer onto the console? Name means what? This particular name. What you have written over here? You write Goransh. Okay. When you wrote Goransh over here, that directly comes into this particular name. The name means Goransh. You are. You are means it is written in the double quotes, comma, you are. It is directly print as it is onto the console. Then you are, then age. Whatsoever the age you have written over here, you simply write 10, then 10 is here and write year olds. This is the input function. You all should know how we can use the input function in our program. For example, if you simply write, for example, x equal to Tarun Sharma. For example, you simply write x equal to Goransh. Okay, x equal to your name, like Galgotias University. The Galgotias University is now where? It is in the x variable, or you simply write x. Okay, likewise, now if you want to take the input from the keyboards, you can use the input function like this. This is the input operation. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Else, you can use the same syntax or you can use this particular function like this. Okay. Next is comments. How we can make the comments? You simply put the hash symbol. Okay. Comments are non-executable statements in a program. They are just added to describe the statements in the program code. Comments make a program easily readable and understandable by the programmer as well as the other users who are seeing the code. The interpreter simply ignores the comments. Okay. Python hash sign, hash symbol that is not inside a string literal begins a comment. All characters following the hash and up to the end of the line are part of the comment. Okay. You all are familiar with this one. We have already discussed this thing in class also. This is a comment, simply hash. Hash means now your compiler. I have already told you that this particular language is interpreter based. Your interpreter will not read this particular statement. It will simply read this hash. Hash means what? It is a comment. It will not execute this particular line. It simply write print hello. To display hello, it is what? After this particular hash sign is encountered, your interpreter, or if the language is compiled base, will not read this line or will not execute this line. Output will be hello. This is all about the comments. You can use these things in your program. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the problem of indentation. If you remember, then correlate this particular point onto the very first lecture where we have discussed the limitations of Python. Indentation problem is there. I have also told you that we will discuss this problem later. Now, what is indentation? You simply write over there. White space at the beginning of the line is called indentation. For example, you simply write age equal to 21. You see in this example or in this screenshot, age equal to 21. And then you print your vote. It will give the error. Tab at the start of the line. This is age equal to 21. But in next line, you simply, for show off, you simply just give the space. No need to give the space. If you like this one, definitely it will provide or it will give the error to you. Okay. In hash or comment in commented line, I have already written error, tab at the start of the line. No need to give the space over here. Then track back. This will be the output. This will be the output or the error, output error that it will write unexpected indent. This is all about the indentation. These white space, this one or the indentation are very important in Python. In a Python program, the leading white space, including space and the tab at the beginning of the logical line determines the indentation level or the of the logical line. So this is the indentation. If for example you simply write 4 over here, you simply make a function. So whatsoever after the declaration of the function, in next line you simply give the tab, that will be the indentation. We will discuss this particular thing while we will write the program. Okay, while we will start the code. We have already started the code, no issue, but I have already told you about the indentation also. But near future, when we will write any of the program in lab or in class, I will tell you what exactly the indentation is. I am telling you this is the indentation and it will give the error. Okay, we will discuss this thing. This is your arithmetic operator. In arithmetic operator, you all know it. What are the arithmetic operators? For example, plus, minus, multiply, divide, modulus. Okay, this is the symbol. This is the not double division or double backslash. This is the floor division. You all should know what is it. It is the floor division. In Python, this symbol is known as the floor division. Next is multiplication or star. The meaning of this one is it is not unintentionally it is not to be written wrong. This is the meaning of this is what? This is the symbol of exponentiation or exponent. E की power, for example, if you are simply writing 2 to the power 4, the 2 to the power 4, how you will write this particular thing is 2 multiply 2. That means you can read it as the 2 to the power 4 or the exponent of 2 will be 2. Okay, this is the description of your operators. This is plus, addition to add the operands. This is the subtraction, subtract operand onto the right from the operand onto the left of the operator. This is the star, that is means you are talking about the multiplication of the operands. Division means divides operands on the left side of the operator with the operands on its right. Okay, this is the modulus operator. You can read the description from here and you can execute the statements like this. For example, print a plus b. You must mention what is the value of a and what is the value of b. For example, value of a equal to 200, value of b is equal to 100. Yeah, you can say that value of a is equal to 100 and value of b is equal to 200. When you will print a plus b, answer will be 300. When you will subtract 100 from 200, when you will subtract 200 from 100, answer will be minus 100. A multiplication of b, 200 multiplied by 100, that will definitely be the 20,000. B divided by a, that means 200 divided by 100, that means the answer will be 2.0. Okay. B modulus of a. Modulus of means you are talking about the remainder section. While you will divide 200 by 100, remainder will be 0. Okay. This is all about the floor division. You should know this one. Print 12 double backslash, or you can say that divide by 5. This is what you may call it as the floor division, and it will return the quotient. For example, when you will simply divide 12 by 5, the quotient will be 5 multiplied by 2. That means 10. The quotient will be 2. Remainder will be 2, but we are not talking about the remainder over here. That will be in the modulus operator. We are talking about the floor division. Floor division means 5 divided by 2. 5 multiplied by 2, 10. At the quotient side, it will be 2. If, for example, 12.0, floor division of 5.0, answer will be again 2.0, something like that. Okay, and this is modulus. The print statement is covered within this particular image of my image. Okay, but I am telling you what does it mean. You simply write, for example, print a multiplied by b. That means if the value of a is equal to 100 and value of b is equal to 200, that means a 100 ki power 200, whatsoever the result will be. You can write like here, for example, a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 2, or a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 3. It is not mandatory that both the value will be same. It can be differ. For example, you simply write value of a is equal to 2 and value of b is equal to 5. That means you are talking about 2 raised to the power 5. The answer will be 32. Okay. So something like that. These all are the arithmetic operators. How we can use this one? This is the print statement, and what will be the output of that? I have seen, you can see over here. And like this, you can put these things, you can use these things in your program. We will discuss it in program later. Next is comparison operator. You all know what are the comparison operators. First one is equal to. Listen, there is a difference between the equality operator and assignment operator. If you simply write equal, for example, this is not equal to. If you simply write one equal, that means that is the symbol of your assignment, not the equality operator. And while you are writing equal to, that means you are talking about the equality of the two variables. Okay, this returns true if the two values are exactly equal. For example, print A is equal to B. Okay, A equal to B depends upon you how you can pronounce it as. For example, one can say that A is equal to B. If the value of A and B are same, then you can write true, else result will be false. Now someone pronounce it as the A equal to B, meaning of both the same. Okay, depends upon the value. If the value is same, resultant will be true. If the value is false, you can say that the value will be false. Okay, like this. Not equal to means, for example, again the value of A and B are given. You just simply check whether the A is not equal to B. If you are talking about that A is equal to B, that means false. That means what? The value of A and B are not equal. When you write like this, A is not equal to B, definitely the answer will be true, because we have already mentioned that A is equal to B is false. Equal to B is false means what? The value of the A and B are not same. When value of A and B are not same, and you are writing these statements like print A is not equal to B, definitely the answer will be true. Okay, and this is the greater. Returns true if the value of the operands on the left side of the operator is greater than the value on its right side. For example, you simply write print A is equal to B. It depends upon the value, whether the value is greater than equal to another operator, another operands, you simply write false or true corresponding to the values. Okay, these are the next one is your less than operator. Next one is your less than equality operator. In previous examples, we have seen that 87 is greater than equal to 87. The answer was true. Reason is what? Greater than, we are not only talking about the greater than, we also compare the equality operator also. 87 is equal to 87, it's right, then the answer will be false, answer will be true. Like this. You will use this one. You can see, you can read the description from this. Returns true if the value at the operands on the left hand side of the operator is either greater than or equal to the value of its right side. Likewise, in the less than operator, either the value is either greater or equal to the value on its left side. Is it okay? These all are the comparison operators. Next one is unary operator. Unary operator means you simply say that whenever we are having the single operand. For example, I am having an operand A, and that particular value for operator is minus A. Minus A is what? This is the unary operator. Okay, now you can read this from here. Unary operator acts as a single operand. Python supports unary minus operator. Unary minus operator is strikingly different from the arithmetic operator that operates on two operands and subtract the second operand from the first one. Okay, when an operand is preceded by a minus sign, the unary operator negates its value. For example, if you are writing A, that means A is positive. If you are writing minus A, that means it will negate the value of that one. Whatsoever the value of A may be, then it will, the negative sign negate the value of that particular operand. Okay, for example, if a number is positive, it becomes a negative when preceded with a unary minus operator. Similarly, if the number is negative, it becomes positive after applying the unary minus operator. Consider the given example: B equal to 10A equal to minus B. B equal to what? 10. Then comma is missing over here. You can append the comma after 10. Then you will check A equal to minus B. B is what? B is positive, that is 10 positive. But when you write minus, then it will be negative. The resultant of this expression will be A is equal to minus 10, because the variable B has a positive value, but after applying the unary minus operator on the operand B, the value becomes minus 10, which indicates it's as a negative value. So this is all about the unary operator. Okay. Next one is bitwise operator. If you have learnt or if you have read the concept of gates, for example, logic gates, or operator, and operator, not operator, something like that. It depends upon the values of the, for example, inputs. Here you can see that before reading this particular things, whatever it is written into the bitwise operator, you simply write this table. A, B, A and B, A, B, A or B, A, B, A XOR B, A negate A. That means you are talking about the NOT operator. If, for example, the value of A is 0, negation of A is what? Opposite of 0 is 1. If the value is 1, opposite of 1 is 0. So this is all about 0, 1, 1, 0. Whatsoever the input may be, if you are talking about the NOT operator or negate operator, that means you will take the opposite values into the resultant. If you are taking about the two inputs, A and B are the two inputs, the value of A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0, then what is the A and B? Means we are talking about the concatenation over here. Concatenate means we are talking about the product value. 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 0 whatsoever the value is to be multiplied by 0, the resultant will be the 0. So you can say that in technical terms, if for example you are having the two inputs, if either of the input is low, low means 0, high means 1. If either of the input is low, the output will be 0. Or you can say that the output will be low. If both the inputs are high, the output will be high. High means 1 and low means 0. You can now check this one. 0 multiplied by 0, 0. 0 multiplied by anything will be 0. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1 only. That means we are talking about multiplication operator. A dot B, or you can write bitwise operator, that is A and B. While you are talking about OR, that means now it's opposite. Any of the operand, any of the operator, or any of the value is high, your output will be high, because you know it very well. If you can add in 1, if you can add 1 in any of the thing, that means that is positive. For example, this is 0, this is 0, output will be 0. If you can add 0 with 1, output will be 1. 1 with 0, output will be 1, and 1 with 1. Okay. So this is all about what? This is the union operator, or you can say that OR operator. Third one is the table of your XOR operator. XOR is what? When both of the inputs are same, output will be 0. If the inputs are different, output will be 1. You learn this thing, you remember this particular point. If both the values of the inputs are same, output will be 0. 0, 0, output will be 0. 1, 1, that means both are same, output will be 0. As far as the inputs are different, your output will be 1. 0, 1, that means 1. 1, 0, that means 1. If inputs are same, output will be 0. If inputs are different, output will be 1. Now you can read these things. Okay, when you have already learned this one, how we can make this particular table, now it's the ABCD of this particular thing. As the name suggests, bitwise operator performs operations at the bit level. Bit level is what? A bit, B bit. What is the value of A? This is 0 bit. This is what is the value of B? This is 0 bit. Likewise, these operators include bitwise and bitwise or bitwise or. Now we can call it as the A and B name. Not we call it as the A and B. We can call it as the A bitwise and B. A bitwise or B. A XOR B. XOR stands for XOR. Okay, and shift operator. Bitwise operator expects their operands to be of integer and treat them as a sequence of bits. The truth table of these bit operators are given below, that we have already discussed. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. No issue. Okay, this is all about the bitwise operator. Then this is the shift operator. In this particular class, this will be the last topic of our shift operator. Shift operator is what? We will give a number followed by a number that will indicate how many number of bit will be shifted. Either it will shift into the left side or it will shift onto the right side. Listen to me very carefully. Python supports 2 bitwise shift operators. 2 bitwise shift operator means first one is left shift, shift left. Second one is shift right. Just see the arrow. Where arrow is which side? Left side. That is left shift. Arrow is right side. That means talking about the right shift. These operators are used to shift bits to the left or to the right. The syntax for a shift operation can be given as follow. You simply write operand. Operand means what? For example, A. Operator means either left shift or right shift. Then number. Number is what? How many number of bits will be shifted either in the left side or in the right side. For example, if we have x equal to 0001, 1101, you can make it as the decimal number. This is what? 148. 8 plus 4, this is the 14. Okay, 1 2 4 8. Okay, 8 plus 4 12 plus 1 this is 13, not 14. This is 13 and this is 1. Okay, so you will combine it as the 1, then 2, 4, 8 and 16. Okay, then 16 plus 13 is equal to 29. Then if x is less than 1, less than means we are talking about the arrow is from which direction? Left side. So x means this particular number. Will left shift of 1 bit, then what will be the results? Left shift means this 0 is to be out, then 001, then this 1 is comes under a over here, and then 1 1, and finally you will find the 0. Okay, you just simply all the bits from the 1 left. 1 left means this is the 4 bit, this is the 4 bit, these are the 4 bit, these are the 4 bit. That means this particular bit has already been shifted. Okay, then at this particular point, at this particular place, you will include 0 and make it as the number. This is the left shift operator. Likewise, it is the right shift. Right shift means 4 right shift. 4 right shift means this 4 block of this 4 bits has already been shifted. Answer will be this 0001. Answer will be 1. Okay. No. We are talking about the left shift. We are not shifting this one. We will shift 4 operations 1, 2, 3 and 4. Answer will be 1101. You can write like this and you can take the output. Okay, like this. You can just write this particular thing onto the your platform like in Collabs or in your ideally and take the output. If the output is different, if it is problem to understand the concept, then you can talk to me. Okay, we will discuss the thing. Okay, for this particular lecture, we will finish our discussion over here. If you have any doubts, you can either talk to me, discuss with me, or you can refer this w3schools.com, tutorialpoints.com, or the textbooks and reference books that we have already mentioned in this particular slides. Okay, thank you very much. That's all about from my side for the day. Thank you so much.